Good evening, everyone. This stream is now in session. Obi-Wan 362, Gamer and Law presiding, and welcome back to Obscur, Expedition 33. If you were with us last time, or you've had a chance to see the last episode, you will have last stream, whatever. You will know, Gustav is no longer with us. Meet Verso, his replacement. Things got a little weird. Unsure as to how he shoots with his arm, but that's neither here nor there, I think. But yeah. We have, all sorts of questions. Basically no answers. Let's see what people have to say.
Mon ami! You've put on a lot of weight.
I could say the same for you, you giant marshmallow. Bet you lost your stones again.
Boop.
You know me. But now you're here. We can go find them.
Morale indeed,
Yeah,
Tom.
buddy. We'll find them. Tell me, did you tell them about... you know what?
Oh, Maman's the word. I promised.
Great. I'm counting on you.
Always, mon ami.
Monami. Sure?
Verso, mon ami.
Monami.
Esquier, mon ami. I feel like I haven't seen you in years.
3 years, 67 days, and roughly 10 hours.
Okay, buddy. Say desperate much?
10 hours and 7 minutes.
Oh, what?
Oh, you've been counting too.
The heck?
Roughly. Did Francois finally move out and get his own cave?
Eh,
Francois would miss
Francois.
you too much. He hates napping alone.
If you're here, then isn't he napping alone?
Boop.
Oh, he must miss me so much right now. Poor Franfran.
Franfran.
I'm sure he'll survive.
Yeah, it'll be okay.
Yes, yes, yes.
So how did these expeditioners convince you to leave your cave?
They're all so nice. Well, the super nice one died, but the others are cool too.
Boop.
You can make some friends too. It's been a long time since you made new human friends.
You know what I think about friendships with expeditioners.
Losing a rock is better than never having a rock.
SK with that deep knowledge.
Ask me how I know.
How do you know, SK?
Debatable.
I hope we won't lose them, like the others.
Goody.
So, you lost your stones again. How did you lose them this time?
I threw them.
Yeah, I lost them on our trip back from the Chestrel River, right after you left.
Hmm.
I've brought your stones back 10 times now. Are you losing them on purpose?
No.
I lose them so we can go on more adventures.
Yeah.
That's a good reason. To adventure, then.
To adventure. They rekindle the flame of their friend. Oh! Oh my gosh, now it's relationship levels. The heck is this?
To adventure.
We... If only we could have upgraded the revival tint first. Maybe Gustav would still be with us. I don't think they're ready to talk to us. Yeah. Here's this guy. Okay. Who doesn't even acknowledge the fact that we are not the same person. It's fair. It's annoying, but it's fair. Oh, this guy. You acknowledge us? Not really? Okay. Revive tint. Five.
Expedition Zero left 67 years ago, which would make you...
About 100. Yeah.
Good.
Tell me about the fracture.
I'm not going to get much sleep tonight, am I?
And not in the fun way.
Expedition Zero...
About 100.
Tell me about the fracture.
I'm not going to get much...
This is all... I guess I could have looked at the weapons. But again, I'm like, I don't know the weapons well enough to know about upgrading them. Because, like, they're just... They're expensive to level up. And, like, what? Once I get past, like, level 3, I need Polished Chroma Catalyst to level them up? Which I need for every single player? Like... And right now, none of a level for any of the weapons doesn't do anything for me. Not really. It doesn't give me a new effect or anything. So, alright. Let's talk about the unexpected, but that's okay. The forgotten battlefield to continue to the monolith. I guess. The next morning. I'll be up all night, because if you're up all night, you don't get to go with the party. You just sit in sidelines. those that come after.
I'm really sorry I didn't arrive sooner.
Then we would have had two of you, and then what were we going to do?
He was your brother?
Something like that.
Losing family is difficult.
I know. I know what you're going to say. You want to offer your condolences. You want to say something comforting. But I don't need it. I've had enough condolences. I've lost so many families now. I just need...
Yeah, I feel that.
Can you please go?
I feel that more than I care to. Because that's the problem. Like at a certain point, the condolences almost make things worse. Like I don't know. Escape ability. Swim. It's a guest room. Guest room over there. This map's much larger than I thought it was. Alright.
Head for the monolith. Through the quarry to the north.
The heck is that? Hello, sir.
Ate grindavi.
Here for a good deal. Cut for CL. Cut for my L.
Iradevo.
Like this must be the back side of where we went through, right? So, I'm gonna say what my thought was. Basically, as soon as I got off stream last night, and the irony of it, which is, I had been, playing the game. I enjoy the combat. I enjoy that everybody, like, every character's kind of got this asymmetric feel to them. Like, they're all different. Like, I really appreciate that fact. But so with that, I was interesting start one. Oh, those 1, 2s, and 3s are ranks. I thought they were okay. I thought they were levels. Okay, so a 1 is better than a 3. Got it. But no, what I was saying was like, I've been thinking, I'm like, it felt like we had lost all the gravitas the game started with. Because the game started with so much that, like, made you feel hopeless and like it was intense. And we kind of just... There's 2 more expeditioners? What? Or there's at least 1. And it kind of was, to me, feeling like, okay, well, what's the, you know, what are we going for here? Like, I don't know. Like, it felt like we'd started the game off super strong, super like, oh, everything's impactful. And then we just kind of fizzled, I guess, is how I felt. And so, like, I'm glad for this wrong be like, I'm glad he died. But like, kinda. Like, it brought back the fact of like, no. It was
Fastest swimmer.
because like we're here because every other group failed. And it was starting to feel like, but why would every other group fail? Isn't that bad? First few groups, sure, they don't know what they're getting into. That's fine. But like every group? I don't know if that makes sense.
Interesting.
It was like the whole, let's go spend time with the Gestrels. It just felt like, okay. Kind of made it feel, to me, less impactful. Yeah, so like and that's why I'm glad to see us back here now. I think is huge. I'm gonna say no. I don't know if that makes sense. But yeah, like, and I also understand why, from a narrative standpoint, you do that, because like if it's tragedy, just constantly nothing but tragedy, then it also stops having an effect. The door. Like you stop gaining the effect, the benefit of tragedy from a narrative standpoint, because it then just becomes like, okay, well that's just how it works. It's just it is what it is. So you have to have the moments of levity, but it felt like we had passed moments a while ago and had entered into just nothing but levity. And for me, that would, I don't know, that felt like a problem to me. But you could argue that they kind of hinted at that because, you know, they make the joke about the... I was wondering if I could knock the stacks over. They make the joke about, you know, that was too easy. Well, don't say that. You're just inviting misfortune. But said in a very lighthearted manner. And it's like, no, actually, you did. It's like even, I think that was even, to me, that was even the game acknowledged the fact, like, listen, everything was super serious. And then everybody got a little complacent. Fun. I can have an open shirt. Knock them all down. So yeah, I really enjoyed, from a narrative standpoint, the whole, hey, let's murder the main character. Shape of energy. I've never used the energy tint, I don't think. I don't think I don't think it's true. I think I did once. Oh, I think we've been in this room. We worked our way up here from... Yeah, we worked our way up here from the basement. Yeah. I also, again, like, I also appreciate the opening more and more of the manor as we go. Okay. Sorry, I was like, I didn't remember this portion sticking out. And so I was like, well, if that's there, can I get on top of it? From the bottom, I couldn't tell it was actual, like, a whole thing. So. But yeah, like, I'm really, I appreciate the game's willingness, and the writer's willingness to say, look, no. The main character is not safe by virtue of being the main character. Because that's basically the trap that every show falls into. You know how dark it starts out or anything like that. It's like, you've got a main character. You've got somebody that's got plot armor. And it's really just a defect of the Not even necessarily defect. Defect's probably too strong a word. Like, that's just, you know, it's just how storytelling works. Like, there's going to be characters, and if the lead of the story constantly dies and shifts, then you also have no reason to care about them. Not in any real way. I think we clear this beach. So I'm assuming there's something on the other side of this beach. I don't know what this guy is, though. Okay, he's just a flyer. Verso's perfection. Gains perfection every time he deals damage or manages to parry or dodge. Higher perfection rank increases his damage. Some skills have additional effects on specific perfection ranks. Taking any damage removes one perfection rank. Okay. So then... offensive switch. That. Weak to cold, are you? Good to know. Feels excessive, but could be fun.
Get ready.
That was so many attacks.
Chroma is flowing.
He's also weak to that. Got it. Healing light.
My turn.
You don't need to heal. Of course, perfect break requires requires 7. No, I'm near that. Turn to B rank. She's mostly healed, so I'll do that.
Let's cover path.
Now, shall we? Verso reach rank S? Well, it's easy when one attack does it. I mean, it's, you know, not attacking you very much, but I guess then you have to break with it still. It's not like I reached rank S and did anything with it.
Well, that will help.
But yeah, anyway, that was just Obi's thoughts on the story so far. Like, was getting slightly annoyed by things, and then the game was like, joke's on you, we wanted you to become complacent. Which one I was like, ah. Dang it.
Everyone okay?
Of course she's okay. Ladies do it for right now. I'm quite frankly impressed this many boats actually made it. I also feel like I wasn't really supposed to be able to get on the boat. Feels like it's just supposed to be set dressing. There it is. I was like, there's got to be something around here. Like, the world's pretty empty. And I don't hate that. Usually for open worldy games, like, emptiness is kind of a death mark. But for this, where it's more like the Final Fantasy VII style of old one, I haven't played the new one. Open world, where it's really just like it's an overmap that you get to move across. It works fairly well, I think. Most enemies have weak spots. I feel like they all should. I just think some of them should be less obvious than others. You know? Well, that's not okay, okay, just fly away on us. That's fine.
You'll get used to them. We're going to see a lot more.
If we hurry, we can cross before nightfall.
Really want to be like, not really.
Wait. Could we bury Gustav?
I wish we could, but protocol is to keep moving. Gustav would understand.
We can look for a suitable place along the way, yeah? We'll find a nice spot.
Actually, there is a place. Past the quarry, out of sight of the painters. A tranquil haven. Protected by magnificent trees. I think you'll approve.
Ian's being a bad guy, I swear to ours.
Lead the way.
Let me show you something.
Ooh. Gradient counter. Some enemies can cast gradient attacks. Gradient attacks are powerful and can only be defended with a gradient counter.
Not impressed.
Parry it! En garde!
Land on this guy.
My turn. Here we go.
There it is, sorry.
Any other tricks we should know?
One thing at a time.
Okay, so they've decided for us that he's coming. Sorry, CL. Which makes sense from a story standpoint. I just, for leveling purposes, was gonna try and keep them even, but okay, so it's bumper for parry, trigger for gradient parry. I don't care for this environment at all. But again, I also was just complaining about how before the environments were too friendly. So, look, I clearly don't know what I want. Why are you listening to me, game? Me. Don't mind me, just climbing over your corpses. Oh, but not these ones, because either make them walls or make them not. I get that you don't want everything to be painfully obviously walled off, but like you want some of the walls to have the like this. Like you could have just had the ship sink. So we it has been too quiet, too far. We only ran into one enemy so far, and that was scripted. Okay, I see the flag. I'll touch the flag first. Edition 46. Sorry. Gotta check something real quick. Alright. Sorry about that. First had a bot, and then had notifications, and I'd clear them both. So, let's see. And then she up that twice, and then strength, because she's clearly doesn't have any more luck left in her. It's weird to say, I'm sure. But... oh, what was I doing? Medium single target damage. Yeah, so the problem is it's harder to get up in ranks than I thought it was. The benefit is the weapon we have right now doesn't let us go below a C rank. Let me figure out what perfection is. Yeah, so okay. So the symbols actually are just denoting what rank I need in order to get that added effect. Unlike for Mael, where it's telling me what form it's going to put me into, and CL that tells me which resource I'm gaining. That makes sense. For each health, Verso is missing. So that's also another thing is, if we go like this, cost 30% of current health, that's disgusting. Streamline damage to all enemies. Needs some ability to break, and his only break right now is exceedingly expensive. Okay, so we need radiant slash. Just so we have an actual usable break skill. And then with 2, she can't do anything. That way seems to be the path, and as such, we shall go this way. Is it smart? No. Shall we do it anyway? But of course. Is this the end of this path? It very well seems to be. What the heck with this place? Like, unless I'm just missing the options, I don't, like, literally just been a funnel.
These are all expeditions?
A single Nevron took out most of them.
Is it still around?
I've only seen it once, many years ago, so most likely not.
Most likely not. Okay. AKA, we're definitely gonna run into it. I'm gonna take a drink real quick. Okay. I'm apparently choked on that drink. Okay, we're gonna go to the right. Oh, you seem to have a further view distance than your patriots. Bless you both. Yeah, so like they clearly have a weak spot in their inside their helmet.
Bring it on.
Suck it! Okay.
Let's spill some ink.
Hey, you. What are you doing, cat? Uh, Scratch the rug.
Flames. On me.
Yeah, I guess we can.
Lightning.
Heck.
Strike.
Cut him down.
Um. Actually,
I would have lived.
okay. It's not just that it has to be the gradient response; it also has to be timed correctly. Okay, that was unclear.
Take cover.
Ready to strike.
You guys got difficult. You guys got challenging. Okay. Advance.
I'll use your fire.
Interesting. He didn't heal from it. Get out of here. Longer shell. Plain shell. On a plain shell, its duration is increased by 2. Yeah, okay, so it seems like the game even acknowledges, like, guess what? We've stepped it up a notch. It's like Lovely Ramison, a new Picto, and 2 polished chroma galleys. Like, game's like, no. The fights are getting harder now. Be prepared. We were like, we weren't prepared. You charge on turn start to recover 20% of each ally's health. Jeez! That's a dope weapon. Or then, yeah, she's got auto shell, so it makes sense for her to have longer shell in addition. Just pure survivability. Oh. Oh, it's cute. I don't care for the sac of patate. Like, baguette's fun. Also, didn't I get skins for freaking... Game's rude. I don't have Mael's baguette. So we do need that. At some point. Healing tents also give... I mean, for now, we'll take it. Because we've got the spare... yeah, I think we need to swap out her... Healing tint energy. For what? I think it's probably like everything down here is too low level to still be in use. The things we haven't already leveled are 50% less damage but can't be healed is a lot. Like, that's... Oh, I guess I could have her play first. Give her energizing start. We'll give her first strike. Dodger, then we can add these things like marking shot. I dealt with this. Because his hair that he already had. I missed the vintage. Cute. Okay, who's that way? So you're going this side first. Oh, it's a big guy. I don't like that he saw us already either. Get out of here.
I'm ready.
Excellent.
Ready to strike.
Uh, Fascinating. All right. Let's.
Here we go.
Oh, it's bad.
Better stain them. Feel the burn.
Okay, he's.
Lune, watch out.
Yeah! Troubadour, level 8. Oh. Went from level 4 to level 8. It's a big jump. My skills cost 1 less. We'll take the upgrade. Vitality C, Defense B, which is the same thing I don't understand this +1 nonsense. Because like they both call for Vitality and Defense at the same ranks. One of them getting a +1, the other one's not. Like I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Let's deal with these guys, and then we can kind of finish looking around over here. Panic, welcome to the courtroom. How you doing? It's weird looking over at the YouTube chat instead of the Twitch chat, but c'est la vie. Like, how do we get in there?
You're outmatched. outmatched.
You're outmatched. Wanted this for some reason? I didn't say I wanted it. I was just saying you could do it. It was a thing that was doable. But I'm happy to have you here regardless of where you're coming from. Let's assault zero it.
Here we go.
Early again. Watch that. Marked and burning. That's what I'm after. Oh, frick! Balls. Plus YouTube lets you dim your screen, make battery last longer. Nice. See? Benefits. Take down shields that he doesn't have. Then Mile gets to play immediately again, and we can revival tint. You may.
Outmatched.
I am C rank, so
That's better.
it's
Not looking good.
it's not looking. Position heal thyself. VODs of a podcast, so I can absorb the energies, so I can catch it live. Oh, blend in. That's fair. VODs of a podcast, so I can absorb the energies. Okay, nope, I read that wrong the first time. That makes sense now. I get you. We've done that a couple times for ones like we've gone to see in person. They've had like a live show. Radiant counter! We continue. You right over there? Yeah, like I need to fight that guy. I don't know what to expect out of him. We need to fight him. Need whatever it is behind him. No, we went to see a horror podcast live. And so before that we were like trying to rush to make sure we were all caught up on everything because we're like, we're not caught up, then what's gonna happen? We hear spoilers and one, no, of course we weren't, but just go ahead and empty switch.
Ready to strike.
I'm sorry. I don't think it's actually occurred to me that Paradigm Shift actually deals damage. I was just getting AP back. So now I feel dumb. It's called Old Gods of Appalachia, a horror anthology podcast. They've got several seasons now. It's really good. Alright, that didn't work. That's okay.
I'll do it.
Oh, I didn't like that.
I'm ready.
It's got like a tie-in TTRPG. Yes, the podcast has been around for a long while. They just did the RPG a couple of years ago now. Because that's actually how we found out about the podcast, was being at Gen Con, and they were coming around advertising the RPG. So that's back to the podcast. And it sounded really cool, so like we bought it, I was gonna run it, and I was like, okay, well I need to get some inspiration here. And as I'm trying to look up just online, trying to find like story ideas people come up with, I came across the fact that it was a podcast. That's how I found out.
En garde! Not leaving you behind.
Oh well.
Oh, okay, that's bad. Time to speed up.
Finesse and grace.
Okay, Mael. It's you and me. I know it's my destiny. That was a tricky shot, because it wasn't a shot. Send in a reserve team.
Here's your card.
Unexpected. Did not know that in the event that you've got 4 people and 3 of them are wiped out, we in fact send in the last one. I like that. I do like that as a mechanic. I like that better.
Perfect.
Than how that usually works. Of it's like, oh, you had the other people in reserve and they were traveling with you the whole time. But the party that you put out there lost, and so that's game over. And it's like, but why? Why don't the other guys just get involved? Because it doesn't work that way. Yeah, so it's like, okay, so this energizing start is huge, but the level's higher so we get more health from it, but we don't, but it costs so much more. Yeah, exactly. Protect fell over, game over. Like, it has never made sense in games because of the fact that it's like no, we could, as long as one of our dudes is still up, they can revive the protag. We have the items. Now I could see the game doing that if you didn't have any means of reviving or healing them, but that's very rarely, if ever, been the case. It's always just been, oh, it went down. Trumpet.
A storm is coming.
Yeah, these things are all too expensive. I need cheaper options. I don't like that at all.
Careful, my elf.
Radiant counter means you're dead. Playing Divinity, Original Sin, but the stealth button and the inventory button are reverse on the UI of where it gets through, so I accidentally stealthing in that uses actual. That sucks. Just add more burn. Yeah, we'll just. I almost never use this ability. That's a good one. That's what I thought. Okay, he can't heal others with that. It could be broken. So I get it. You know what I mean? We're playing on the hardest difficulty, but listen, that was the problem when we started doing when we started our second playthrough of Baldur's Gate. Quite frankly, that was even just the problem in playing the first Baldur's Gate the first time, with like how easy it was to mess up a turn. Either because the UI wasn't as good as it needed to be, or the pathing that your characters chose sometimes was absurd, or sometimes it said you can make it, and that's because it decided that it was just going to run you through something deadly, and it was like, why would you do this? What the heck is that thing? Bunch of chroma. Nice, nice. Can we open this door? Do we want to open this door? Probably not. It probably is a bad idea. We're gonna go poke it. Okay, no, it's... The real problem is going to be if it wasn't a wall. Like, okay, so there's a wall here. That's a whole other question we then have to deal with of whose wall? Like, that's a full-on fortification that used to be there. Whose? Is it old enough that's from before? The before times? Oh.
Perfect.
Yeah, we must have fought it when we fought the one down there. Oh, I expected more. A little disappointed. That's... Okay, I assume that that is the direction we want to go. Seems the most obvious path. And thus we shall go this way. Where? 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 Punch you in the face. Oh, I don't like you guys. There's so many of you. Wish she wouldn't keep going first, but you birdied him. You birdied him. Good. You bullied him into watching Bye Bye Bird. Why would you do that? I don't understand. Well, what did you think of it? That's the real question. What were the thoughts? It was okay. I mean, to be fair, Bye Bye Birdie's weird. Alright?
Take cover!
Please survive.
All these mortal hits were super cool. Like, there are certain aspects of things that, like the whole, Gentleman's Club part that are a little, like, in the modern, they were kind of then, but, like, that's horrifying. Yeah, the Shiners, that was it. I've seen it like twice. And it's been quite some time since the last time. I see you. Are you trying to Dark Souls me right now? Sorry, buddy.
Yeah.
Really hoping for switch stride. That's okay.
Let's carve a path.
Carve a path. Message from top chat. What? I've removed the things that I responded to the things that I've seen. I would assume that YouTube's filter would at least show me what your comment was. I can also see why it may not want to. Depending on why it flagged it for whatever it did.
A storm is coming.
Oh, there's top chat and all chat. No, you're correct. There it is. Okay. It in fact did remove your message from top chat. Everybody knows that Dick Van Dyke is a very controversial topic. Excellent.
Feel the burn.
Oh well.
Oh, that's really good. I switched it over to now. I'm on live chat, so that shouldn't be a problem going forward.
Take down their shields. I'm ready. Flames. On me.
Chrome is flowing.
Alright, I think we use Healing Light to heal Mael.
Cut him down.
And then he... Great. Do we want from fire? Can we try follow up? Actually, he'll die before he gets there, so. Which is a shame. Just don't seem to get the heal unless he doesn't die from the attack.
An
Seems
advantage.
bananas to me. Goody. All right. So I think we're going with Spark here on. Like offensive switch, I'm probably to do the inverse of the like it's meme. Try to worm my way into a community of Gen X. I believe in you. I think you manage it. Keep your meme talk to a minimum, but no, I believe in you.
My turn.
And then I guess I could just crippling tsunami. You know what? I kind of like it. What are you gonna do? Fight back?
Feel the storm. I'll do it.
Radiant counter. Radiant counter. I've just seen there's some enemy out there that if you gradient counter them, if they've not been damaged, they won't die from it. Because right now it seems impossibly potent. Oh, okay. Okay. And it might also be that, you know, the enemy won't attack with that until
Nice.
until you have actually used something, so that the game doesn't have to actually deal with that possibility. It'd be smart. But was there sturdy equivalent? Yeah, exactly. Like either that or something that just like is strong enough to tank it. Like either of those options I feel like seem.
What have we here?
Healing tin shard. Well, we could use an extra healing tin, that's for sure. Just the rate we're going. Then yeah. No. Don't move. Don't move, I'll come to you. Gave me burn instead of mark. So, spark it is.
Please. On me.
I always miss that second one. Yeah, this just worked so well last time.
Feel the storm. I'll do it.
So block the second
Ready
one
to
that time.
evade.
Okay, the window for that is a little bit bigger than I thought it was. What was that that popped up? Looked like there was another symbol. We can kill him, but instead we're gonna heal ourselves. Get ourselves back to full.
Finesse and grace.
Yeah, stab it in the eye. Thought there was one, but not showing anything, so.
An advantage.
Sweet kill. For 50% health on killing an enemy. Jeez. That's amazing. Alright, Sweet kill. Sweet kill. It only costs 5. Like, that's nothing. I'm curious how many more party members are. One, where'd SK go? Dang it, SK. But, like, it feels like there's room here for more people, but there's not really room for more names. I think if you scooted them over, there'd be room for one more name. There has to be at least one more, because we know that we found the one Gestrel who, to buy their things, said we needed to find an explorer. So... okay. That was easy. Again, evidently all I had to do was complain that the game was getting too easy, and the game would have gotten harder. That's on me. I don't like doing this.
An advantage.
Like having that, even if it is just a husk up there, not pleasant. Don't care for it. Right. So I think with that we've swept both sides. All the areas on both sides back here. Time to push forward, I guess. Plus one revived attempt. Nice. Be handy, because I think we've already spent 2 since the flag, which I'll remind everyone was right there. And luckily the flag is right here.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. I can jump up this. Okay, we're gonna get to this checkpoint first. problem, because like spots like that have looked like they're accessible before, and they haven't been. So like I personally think I would have been fully justified in assuming I couldn't climb that, and it turned out I could have. Alright, so we got 6 points. She's actually got 2 levels. I feel like I should give her some health. Not like a lot. Just give her like 5 or something. Just speed. She's got all kinds of health. This problem is like she's actually the fastest now, so she gets to go first all the time. I'm like, I don't want you to go first. He's so lucky. She's a star, but she cry in her lonely heart thinking, if there's nothing missing in my life, then why do these tears come at night? Oh, I guess that is the thing. I keep forgetting that Seal actually does have Grim Harvest. She can heal all the allies. It's not inexpensive, but it's not actually that expensive either. So... but I think I wanted Bad Omen. Still 3, still not enough to do anything with. Already have switch in Fencer's Floor. I don't think I do. I'm wondering if I should... I feel like I should swap in Degagement. For what? I don't know. I guess maybe for where we are right now, instead of breaking rules, like we don't have that shields. That was the problem in the last region. Okay. Or... I remember what I was building towards. Oh, that's right. I was going this way. Oh, sorry, I was getting follow-up, which I already got. Oh, I need Radiant Slash so I can break. Break, but cheap. Getting to B is currently more challenging than I expected. Because I can't take damage. feel like from fire is not as useful as I want it to be. But follow up, like, we don't use hardly at all. So let's go for Radiant Slash, I guess. Let's kills non-boss enemies with less than 10%. Oh, that's right. Oh, I forgot that was a thing. Why haven't I been using you? You're so cool. I mean, also, it also seems like if they're at less than 10% health, I can kill them on an attack. All right. But I guess I would be like, okay, and if they didn't die, then I actually get another turn still because I played a second time. I don't know what I would swap out for Blitz. This is the real problem. I can swap out from Fire, but I don't know if I want to. Because I'm like, given my preferred team composition, someone's almost always on Fire. So 20% hasn't been very much, though. It hasn't been super helpful. We'll leave it. We'll leave it. I'm gonna grind it. It's fine. Everything's fine. Sorry, Rex. I did all that at the beginning. Should have been here for that. No, it took me a long time to say was like, I was literally just before, like earlier on Monday, complaining about the fact that, the game seemed to have lost a lot of its gravitas that it started with, and had kind of gone to this just weird kind of, okay, but what's like, where'd all the danger go kind of thing. And so it's like, I couldn't, it was kind of starting to lose me a little bit as a result. Because like, it was like, oh, everything's horrible and terrible and you gotta be scared of your own shadow. And then we found Mael and everything became like all about the Gestrels and their goofy nonsense. And then it became about Eske, who's more goofy nonsense. Like, the Neverons were there and they were a little bit of a challenge, but they weren't actually that hard. Like, we were beating them rather easily, to the point that the Lantern Keeper, or whatever it was, that boss, didn't seem that challenging. And then the game said, bet. I was like, oh, that's right. This is the same game. Exactly, and that's what I was starting to say, Vex, was like, that's how it felt for me. Like, it was disconnected from the gravitas that we started with. Because like but as I was saying, as we got here, I'm like, seeing what was coming, which is this like, oh yeah, it's not just the small pockets we've been finding. This is a whole battlefield's worth of people that have been crushed and just left behind. Like, it makes sense for why it was that way. Because if something is just horror and terror and everything the whole time, then it also loses the gravity. It also loses the effect on you. Which, I mean, is the why horror movies have the moments of calm. So you can... Because if we don't reset you, if we don't let you feel like you can be okay for a minute again, then the horror just becomes the normal. I really feel like I should be able to get up there and light that. I'm just saying. And so, like, it served a purpose, and I see that. I see that now better than I did. But yeah, that's just how I was starting to feel. And again, I'm like, I think it'll be okay, especially now, seeing where we're going, seeing where we are. I'll be able, and once we get to the end, I'll be able to see it in the context of what it was. But that's just in the moment where we were. That's how it felt. It felt like we'd gone. We've been like, we're gonna make everybody feel like this game is super important and deep, and then we pulled so far back. Like, it started Attack on Titan, and then it was not. So, like, that's just kind of how I felt about it. But then again, having the turn again, it was like, oh, that's right. This is an act, and we weren't even done with Act 1 yet. So, which again, I think is good writing. It was just, it's the, because, like, even though I felt like that, I wasn't ready to stop. Like, it hadn't gotten so calm that I was ready to just be like, you know what, I don't care anymore. But I could see where people could feel that way. Nemesis, welcome to the courtroom. Don't know what to do with an Absol in the chat, but happy to have you. No, I don't, and I'm like, I appreciate that for what it is. Doing all right, Nemesis. How are you? I don't know if we're gonna be able to do a whole lot over here. That looks like a rock I need SK to break. I assume, again, I don't actually know. That's what I thought the last time, but then we had SK and we still couldn't break it, so. Hello! Just enjoying a lot of Pokemon lately. Got Mega Lucario on Unite for free. Nice! It's fun. I haven't played Unite in a long time now. Is that a... Alright, let's...
My sword is death.
You're outmatched.
Curious game we're playing? You're having a blast? Nice. We're playing Clair Obscur Expedition 33. Game's phenomenal. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, the soundtrack's also phenomenal. Like, it was like offensively French in the beginning. I say that with great admiration. That is kind of how I felt. I just felt like, I'm like, you are offensively French. Also, I'm realizing I gave my L the give them weakness to fire after I swapped Lune out. Because of course I did.
Here's your card.
On guard!
Eat some fire damage.
Place on me!
Why did you heal from that? Oh, sweet kill. Duh. Sweet kill. That looks like death. Those look like big dudes over there. Hello. Should I play violin? Yeah, I have a couple things like that where I'm like, I wish I was capable. Alright. That wouldn't have worked anyway. What am I doing? I guess if I could have got him burning, that would have worked, but that's fine. You know what, let's assault Zero. That sounds like fun.
Here we go.
That was bad. That was so bad. And D is a song I love on violin if I had play that all the time. Applies damage. Medium dark damage. One hit applies damage and 5 fortune to the target and all burning enemies. Okay. It doesn't do what I want it to do, but
Not impressed.
On guard!
sweet kills are made of trees. Again, I feel like I can't get rid of him because he's literally the story edition right now. Ah, there's the door that was like, looks like a wall.
Nice.
Energizing death. Oh, that's fun. Also only costs 5, so it's not that bad. No, but I'm like, I started to learn piano at one point in time, and I'm like, I really wish I would have kept with it.
Good stuff.
Violin was cool. I I'd also like to learn how to play the saxophone. I'm a fan of jazz music, so like saxophone seems really cool to me, but what do I know? Yeah, those three dudes are gonna be a pain in my butt, I can tell. They got to do with the hammer.
Finesse and grace.
Like, I don't even know. There we go. Applied burn.
My turn.
Or it's like there's no need to rush it. Like we're gonna.
Dominion.
Plays damage and 5 4 to the target and all burning enemies. Yeah, life. Oh, didn't kill him. All right.
Please survive.
Not impressed.
Gosh, dude. Oh no, you're still up too. Oh, very good. Very impressed. Am I rushing? Oh, I don't know. One of them can do it. I can. Excellent.
Maximum damage.
Should be able to both from fire and kill it, I think, with what it's got. Should also then put us at, especially with us being at B rank perfection. We're at A rank, fool. Hope you're scared.
I saw your future.
Look out!
Oh, okay. Right, well, about that. That's a bit of a sticky wicket we got there. Ibex. Oh. Thank you for trying to talk to you and block things. We've got everything we possibly could want.
Time to strike.
From Harvest. I'm glad even in death he gets his level.
Interesting.
Like, was that worth it? Answer is yeah, kinda. But okay, girl time. I was like, I want that to be a place I can get to, and I don't think it is. Or if it is, it's after we figure out how to destroy these things. There we go. Soaring, flying, there's not a star in heaven that we can't reach. Yeah, we're breaking free. Alright. He gets more health. And might. Now we got some more might. More luck. And one more point of defense. NCL gets... Where am I at? So much health. 20 on the agility. Even out the numbers. And it gets nothing. Good day. 1 point's not enough. 4 points. Actually gets us somewhere. Just medium single target fire damage. 2 hits. Engagement. Spark into rain of fire. Would be so much. I don't think we've even seen anything that would survive that much. Damage in their place. 2 turns. We're gonna hold on to my else points. Battle. Like Bad Omen's like a good one. Use one foretell per hit for increased damage. I think Bad Omen's a good one. Oh, Delaying Slash is super cool. Increased damage and delayed target's turn. Like that's you're like, nope, it's not your turn yet. That's huge. It's everything. Yeah, need that revitalization. You'll swap out Healing Life for revitalization. It's enormous. Okay. Luna, honey, there's gotta be somebody whose shoes you can take. I understand that you hover when you fly, but since it's not the only means by which you're traversing the land, you should get some shoes. Okay? I thought I saw like a spark like right there. I also saw it there when I like turned around there for a second, so I'm like, I think it's just like a lens flare. So we deal with this guy, then we backtrack. Suck it! One more for fire. Nailed it. Actually, Luna's back, so now is an opportunity for me to actually hit them with all the fire, and I did do it.
Here's your card. A storm is coming. Try me. I'm
Beautiful.
ready.
Ah, come on.
Let's dance.
That's fine.
Let me flow.
Me heal you.
Here we go.
Um, I gotta remember that if she kills things, she gets back so much health. Like, now any of us can. Thanks to the power of Lumina. Like I should give energizing death to her. Like, we almost never break anybody. Better or worse. This is what it is. Remove energizing break. Or sweet kill. Yeah, because like the break damage isn't huge. It doesn't make a lot of difference. Um, 2. %, 20%. I'm like, I'll let them all keep breaking counter because it seems too good to not keep. You got 2. Anything worth taking? Any 5s worth taking, maybe? I said things like we don't try and dodge. So Dodger isn't worth anything. Like, we can theoretically energizing start ourselves up to where we've got tons of AP at the front end. I think that would be handy. we gotta get there first, so. Alright, well, I tried.
Lovely.
I wonder how many of those I've missed, because I couldn't see the light through the boxes, and I didn't bother destroying the boxes. But I assume we're okay. Are you a dead one up there? Or are you just not moving? I was like, I was so focused on him, I didn't actually look around. Looks like I should be able to fire the cannon. It's a cannon. Like, it's a cannon. It feels like it will still work after all this. Oh, hello. Oh, super care for this. Yeah, he's also basically dead. So, right, does that mean I want him as my last line of defense? You may leave. I have no interest in speaking with you. You're awake. Surprising. Okay, well that's cool, because I also didn't know if that was gonna work. Because it's like, oh, there's no real difference between who you're walking around as. And it's like, sure, there's not. Have you sufficiently recovered? If so, then you can help. There's much left to do. What? I guess not. Pity. I hope to return to more important matters. Instead, I must occupy my time with this. Ah, an exercise in futility. Really don't have time for this. Probably for the best that you don't get involved. After what happened before. Go and play with your friends. I'll handle this. What? What? I mostly need to be Lune so I remember who's in my party. Suck it, trumpeter! Is this your card?
the burn.
Should be enough to kill him.
I'm waiting.
Ungad. Virtuoso. Or virtuoso.
Precise strike.
Ah. Wunderbar. That looks like a one of the treasure ones, but like uh looked like it was purple instead of silver. One, three allies, 40, 60%.
Oh, lovely.
Color of Lumina. Okay, we gotta kill this guy and then figure out where we're trying to run the treasure Nevron into. Why is it 3 colors? I thought I heard the mime for a second, and I was like, hold on.
Well, here's your card. Let the ink flow. Feel the burn.
Jeez. Well, that's a shame.
Precise strike.
Really should have passed the turn so CL could get the kill, but got the level up, so that's okay. Right?
Good stuff.
Okay, there it is.
Well, that will help.
Uh, yeah, sorry, buddy. Sorry, not sorry. Tongue. Interesting. It actually attacked.
Chroma is flowing.
Let's...
On guard. My sword is dead.
A storm is coming.
Oh, I should have dodged.
Okay. Finesse and grace. Flames. On me.
Okay, so that's what it is. It's exhaust. Can't gain any AP. Got it. I don't need to gain AP.
Feel the burn.
Polish, 5 polish chroma catalyst, 1 recoat, and 5 color of lumina. GG. Easy. Okay. Let's everything in this direction also. Plants. Ten 15? Yeah. I don't know that she's got anything. Yeah, she's only got 1 point. Alright, well, I tried.
Nice.
Grab this guy for you. Horn I've got the worst time with. Not that you could tell that based off of how terrible I keep doing. Everything else, but...
Let the ink flow.
Should die from that. Get out of here. Nearly broken.
Ready to parry.
And broken. You want to dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? Is that what you want? Is that what you think you want?
Let the ink flow. Let's keep going.
Don't have what I need to break. Oh, that's fancy. I don't like it. Thanks, I hate it. Are you gonna go deal with it? Yes. Do I want to do it? No. Let's journal, shall we?
Emily, Expedition Wolf 41. My bag's getting weighed down from all my kills. Maybe I need to pick smaller trophies. Estelle bagged 7 of those armoured nevs. So I've got to get at least 8 in this next batch if I'm going to beat her. Leah showed me how to double up my weapon pictos. Might not be stable, but the bang's going to be worth it. The paintbrus might be out of our reach, but her minions aren't. And if I die, I'm gonna make sure I die big. Like Xavier says, subtlety is not our game. We only live till 40. So let's go make some friends.
Again, like, I do love that concept of like, I don't like that at all. This concept of like the population keeps getting younger and younger because the homage keeps taking people by age 1 year at a time. Like it's a great concept. Fantastic. I don't think she needs a increase break damage. So where is the energizing start? Demons generating the random stain. That was fun. Alright. Dramatic cluster. It appears to be on fire.
Feel the storm.
Oh gosh! Coo. We're burning. I needed him to.
A storm is coming. Everybody, let's go!
Okay.
Danger!
Alright. Well, Seal still gets to die.
Chroma is flowing.
That's what I'm afraid of.
I'm ready. Careful, my ally.
Deal me in.
Okay, so he actually absorbs fire, which
Let's spill some ink.
cool. All right. I don't know how to get in the bird bag. Cuckoo. Or yeah, 'cause Rebirth is actually too expensive. If I had one more light stain, I could do it. 'Cause it'd be free. But
You won't disappoint. Harriet!
It's not for me.
okay, cool.
I won't lose again. Take your shot. Romance flowing.
This is a bad day. All right.
A brilliant light. I'm back. I'm ready. Danger! Listen, René, attention. Let the ink flow.
Let's spill some ink. Finesse and precision. Zooming in.
All right. This is not good.
No more tricks.
Harriet! A precise strike!
Like I I don't think I can break on the rock slide. We did.
Finesse and grace.
Oh, she's gonna die on her turn. It's a shame because I don't. Yeah, otherwise she would have died to the burn.
Take your shot.
Take it down, child. Oh, you don't have enough.
Till me in.
That's alright. One more way to skin a cat.
Lady Luck smile today.
Finesse and grace.
Fascinating.
From
Lutzen. What is that? Is that? Must be a CL weapon. Energizing parry, plus 1 AP on a successful parry. Ultra Chroma Catalyst, and Clair Lumina. Oh, that one hurt a lot. That one hurt so much. Having an enemy with foretell applies its foretell to another random enemy. That's dope. Plus 1 AP on a successful parry. And that's practically everything we do anyway. Like energizing death we need first. Though I guess really for him, energizing parry is like, is it energizing? Energizing start one. What order are these in? They're in alphabetical order. Why does he have more? Love it. They go side to side. I want to go. Uh, take that. Take away breaking shots for. I don't know if she. She may just start one. Dodger and then. What the counter? Do that. That one doesn't really work for playstyle. Okay, Girl Squad. In severe pain.
Nice.
5 color alumina. No. Oh, okay. I was like, I got so much to just leave it on the ground. No, it's telling me to press what we got for beating that guy. I need to run back. You're in so much pain. Is that the kind of made everybody go, maybe we do need health? Like that was a problem. Him absorbing fire was like, okay, well, guess I'll die. I should have I needed to have tried to use engagement. Is that it? Yeah. To see if that would have allowed me to see if that would have allowed me to bypass him absorbing fire and actually been able to deal damage to him with fire. Also, that ended up being the problem for her of like, I took away her healing light because I was like, this lets me heal everybody, but it doesn't let me dispel their status effects. Which is a big deal, especially in that case. Yeah, so much of my fighting with Lune is fire centric. Up against somebody who was immune to fire, it was like I needed a different option.
An advantage.
Healing tints also apply power. Uh, like, I don't think I need to actually give her the go first. Pico, it seems like she's got enough speed to do that on her own. We are out of revives.
Looks like we passed the danger zone.
And no sign of your special Nevron.
Oh, I guess we're lucky.
Why would you say that? Why would you say that out loud? You have to know that's just... That's just begging for it. The same way it was like, oh, that was easy. It was just begging for that Nevron to pop back up.
What have we here?
Oh gosh. How dare you. Oh yeah, I've got chroma elixirs. I always forget about those. He says, acknowledging the fact that he's used 2 of them through here so far, but see, I was afraid there for a minute I was gonna have to actually find my way up there. Well, I see the journal.
Expedition 57, Carla. These siege engines seemed much more powerful in Lumiere. But on this battlefield, next to all these broken bodies, staring at the true size of the monolith, I feel despair. I dare not show my true feelings. As commander, I cannot yield to fear, but I can't help but wonder, is pressing forward the correct course of action? Our lives are forfeit anyway, but is there perhaps a better way to spend such precious coin?
Probably, but how are you to know? Also, really, they make you pay for the resources to try and save the world? I said it, and then I was like, no, we do the same thing. But I feel like we do that because we don't have, like, a observable, like, easily observable timetable on the end of the world. I would sure hope that if we... Nope, I'm saying it, and I'm like, no. That is how that would work. Hi there. But oof, didn't expect to find a Warzone burn with Nevrons. Sorry, little guy. Inverted affinity. What does inverted affinity mean? Skills cost 1 less AP. That's it right there. Oh my gosh. All right, first we're gonna kick your butt, and then we're gonna steal his items from you. For a healing item, it's gonna be Luna.
Chroma is flowing. Let us stain them. Ready to evade. Let us stain them.
I think we need thermal transfer back. I think that's how I was able to give myself PP back.
Feel the burn.
That hurt.
Ready to evade.
Sorry, buddy. Like once I was able to do it, I was like, ah, here. I see your sash, but you told me good. Have a look at these. Obscur. Oh, I have to get that. That's the name of the game. I feel like I should have been buying these as we went. Maybe not the chroma catalysts, but at least the polished chroma catalysts. I don't know what this is, but we're gonna take it. We're definitely taking that. Yeah, definitely the color of Lumina. No, because I'm like, I don't know how many times I'm going to need to reallocate attributes or skill points. I can see it, but I don't see myself actually doing it. Weaker, but my healing skills cost less, so... yeah, that feels... like a worthwhile trade. Apply inverted on self with 3 turns. What does that mean? Let me see what it means. I'm hoping that our next fight is not going to be against boss. Probably is. Actually, it's almost certainly going to be, because we just got done talking about how we managed to not see Verso's Neveron. Actually. Sorry, my actually, just for this next part, because of what I assume is coming up. No, it's just... Alright. Oh, it's a flag. Okay. Fear not, everybody. It's just a flag. Not afraid. Just a flag. Right before an ancient bridge. Never gone wrong on an ancient bridge? Do not fear. Yep. Especially when a cutscene starts as you walk on the ancient bridge.
Hey. You holding up? We're almost there.
Holding up. Everywhere we go, just death. Death and more death. Everywhere we go, just death. I don't want to see that anymore.
Look, my
I
Elliot.
thought you would understand. You said you spent your immortality burying the people around you. Doesn't any of this bother you?
All of it does.
And you. Gustav's dead. How can you keep going like nothing happened?
That's how we keep going.
We need to continue.
Why do you...
Mael. You know what we must do. When one falls, come on.
There it is. Yep. Good. Love it. So happy.
Are you hurt?
I'm fine. Thanks.
I'm so sad that I missed the one. Otherwise, it would have been super cool.
My sword is dead.
A storm is coming.
Inverted is a success that prevents the character from being healed. Characters healed while inverted, they take damage. Okay. I don't like that.
Feel the burn.
Let's carve a path.
Uh, I can do it.
I'll do it.
I'm ready.
Suck it. Dueliste. Like while you're weak to it. I don't think he's got high enough damage to break, but dead.
Run. Back. Let us stain them.
Watch out, my Al.
Get out! Uh-oh. Stage 2. Light and dark.
Careful, my elf.
My turn.
I didn't care for any of what just happened. Unfortunately, I got rid of my big move. So Perfect recovery is the only thing that generates perfection.
Here we go.
I'm ready.
I don't know why it's when we go to Spark.
Right.
Glad the inversion's over. Really wish I had one more. I'm gonna... No, crap. If I use immolation, it's going to use up the light stain I have. I can revitalize, but I won't get the regen op. I won't get the regen pop next turn either. I need to give her more fire moves. If this is what I want to spec her into, I need to give her. I need to get rid of Thunderfall probably, or maybe Tsunami. I don't want to get rid of Tsunami. It's probably Thunderfall. I like how because I'm overqualified, I can't. It's like, sorry, you're not B rank, so this costs more. It's like, but I'm A rank. Yeah, but you have to be B rank. Let's go. Not B rank or better? No, B rank. Which changes things greatly, so I need to make sure I've got options for each rank.
Ready to evade.
Just try it.
I can do it.
That was so much. It was super cool. And ironically, if I had opted to keep parrying, I probably would have been fine, but I was like, parrying's not doing me any good, I'm maxed out on AP, so I can just dodge. And then mess that up.
From fire.
Let's have some fun.
That's what you want today? Well, we can do this.
Break.
I can do it. This and precision.
Get him. Mwah. Beautiful. Loved it. No notes. Combo attack 1. Base attack has 1 extra hit. Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Well, turns out this Neveron wasn't that strong, but you did well. You learn fast.
All this. This is what we're fighting for.
We're fighting for the death. Got it. Play again after a base attack. Jeez. It's a lot less powerful, but, you know, you get to go again. Literally just start your turn with a base attack and then... Okay. So we'll try it. Combo attack. 1 is going to be the lowest amount of luminous needed, and it's still 10. Which, I mean, makes a degree of sense. Like, once you're adding more hits in, like, you're exponentially increasing the damage, effectively. Oh, I love that outfit. Yeah, cool. I thought we were just gonna cross a bridge. And you're like, well, what if you got to walk past all the bodies of every past expedition that we just chucked down here? How would that make you feel? It feels like making us come down here for this fight. Like, you're gonna put something else down here. Find. But also, we didn't really need to. We didn't need to drag that out either.
Nice.
Naturally. Crack in the wall directly behind our next point of travel. Gotta check that out. Is it always gonna be something? No. Will it be the time you don't check? 100%. How games work. Oh, nobody was wanting to go back to the battlefield. Feels to me that this guy has like the same ropey nonsense like Gustav had. And yes, ropey nonsense is a technical term. Yeah. Oh, there. Okay, there it is. If you want to go back, this is how. Okay, there is a ring on the side. I have to assume that we are near a flag, but in case we're not, I did just want to look. I wanted to touch it. I want to do the save. Just in case, because like we're approaching midnight. I don't want to be up too late.
Well, that will help.
Again, I gotta try not to do what I did in Kingdom Hearts with skill points. And it's like, oh, I've got things that can increase them. Maybe I should use them. Maybe don't hoard them. Hidden from the painter's eyes. I guess the thing I'm like, I assume that where we're going here is at least relatively peaceful. You know, hidden from the painter's gaze and all that.
Oh, lovely.
Revive tinted. I wonder if if only one person needs that, or if it's only one person, then do they have to be the one that uses the revive gem, or does that they have to be the person that received the revive gem? Like that's important for strategizing. Seriously, nothing. Just big loopy bit over here. Okay, okay. I see you, game. I see your tricks. I know your ways. He says, not really knowing the tricks or ways. Wanting to feel like he does. This is nothing. Looks like something is actually nothing.
Is this the place?
Yeah. We can bury your friend under this tree, if that's okay with you.
It's a lot of people you buried, isn't it?
Couldn't wait for me, could you? I wish we could.
Rest easy, Gustav.
I'll finish what you started.
Hmm.
The paintress, Renoir, they will pay.
No more dome. Just open skies.
I'll save them, Gustav. Emma, your apprentices, everyone.
You can leave it to us. You were always there for me.
I'll save them.
Say hi to Soph for me, yeah?
We could never tell if you were my brother or my father. But to me, you were both. Best brother and father I've ever had.
When one falls, we continue.
Thanks for being my family.
Hmm.
See you in the next life.
Oftentimes it's easier if you don't let yourself feel it. And that's what they know. That a girl my L's age shouldn't have. Part of me's like it'd be easy for them to hide something around here, and the other part of me's like, I don't think they would. Even if they would, I don't think they should. Like this is a very heartfelt moment. And I'm not a big fan of when they're like, oh, heart-wrenching story. But you should have thought to look behind that location for this super cool item. Or even worse, maybe just a standard potion. Like, alright, SK. Get out of here. At least we managed to finish the Forgotten Battlefield.
For about 2 hours. Then there's a big lake. We shouldn't go there at all. We should make a right, and then it's gonna take a few hours, and then we make a stop. We get some rest and some food, and then from there, we head north to Monoko Station.
Why there?
To recruit my oldest friend. We'll need the extra firepower, because our next goal will be to take down the Paintress Heart.
Her heart?
Yes. You can't just stroll up to the Paintress. The chroma there is far too dense. It erases anyone who gets close. But if we destroy her heart, the barrier will fall.
Okay. So where is this heart? What does it look like?
What it looks like, that I don't know. But I do know that it's somewhere in the center of old Lumiere.
You found old Lumiere?
Ooh.
Yes.
So it's true. Before the fracture, our Lumiere was part of a larger city on the continent.
I've traveled with many expeditions. I was with the 58th when we found old Lumiere. But Renoir erased them before we could get further. And I don't know much more.
All right then. Let's go meet your friend at Monoko Station. And then, we'll take the Paintress's heart.
See Mael's distrust. I understand it. I've got concerns about all this too. But kind of is what it is. Anyway, everyone, that's going to do it for this evening. Thank you all so much for watching this. I hope you've enjoyed it. I don't know what tomorrow is going to bring. Now, Bubbles and I are taking a break from... Oh, jeez. From Plate Up. Because we got game day coming up here soon. We want to make sure that we're not burnt out on it for then, because we're definitely going to be playing a fair bit of it then, as you could well imagine. So, if we don't find something else to play, it's probably going to be more of this. I know, you're devastated to hear that, but sacrifices we must make. So check back in tomorrow, see what it is we're playing, and if it's more of this or not. But if not tomorrow, then we should be back on Thursday for more of Obscur Expedition 33. Again, thank you all so much for watching this, and until next time, this stream is adjourned. Good night, everyone.